So Arsenal 3, the Vermin 1. They were leaving after 39 minutes, Jez. When was the last time they were leaving that early in a game? It was mad. What a first half. Devastating first half, man. Absolutely battered them. They offered nothing. And fantastic performances, man. The youngsters stepped up today. Saka with a golden assist. Emile Smith-Rowe, I thought he was superb. I thought Sky rightly gave him man of the match. I thought he was unplayable today. What did you make of it overall, mate?
Oh, I thought it was an amazing performance. We actually looked like an Arsenal football team today. Fair play to Arteta. I'm not his fan, but he had them set up right. Whatever he said to them, I know it's North London derby and Arsenal, Tottenham, they get up for it. But we absolutely kicked the shit out of them today.
Yeah.
Seriously, kicked them up the arse. And that first half, well, I really wasn't expecting to see that. I'll be quite truthful with you. I predicted a 2-1. Okay, being 3-0 up at half time. I was trying to think back. When was the last time we were 3-0 up against them at half time? Awesome performance. Absolutely awesome.
Yeah. And second half, I felt we were a little bit complacent. I felt like we should have made some subs about 20 minutes before we did. Because and the reason I say that is not a negative. It was that they were there to get hammered 5 or 6 today. Yeah, and I felt like we kind of went a bit complacent. We didn't make any subs, and then they got a goal back. Ramsdale, what a save! If that goes in, that's 3-2 with 3.5 minutes of stoppage time to go. Anything could happen, and then all of a sudden the mood's changed, and they're on top. We're flapping. So I felt that was. I wouldn't say it was a negative. I'm just disappointed we didn't go and slap them 5 or 6. But there were some wicked performances out there today. Who was your man of the match? Mine was Smith-Rowe, but who was yours?
Well, it's a tough call, man. Tough call. I actually, to me today, Partey was unbelievable. Big, strong, did some great stuff. And I tell you what, man, we have found a fantastic right back in Tomiyasu.
Yep.
That guy was absolute class. Some of the stuff he did today, he was getting down the wing. He was making crucial tackles in midfield and at right back. I'm going to have to think of that one, man. I'll come back to you.
We'll do that on player ratings later. It's actually nice.
But I'll tell you what. One thing I will say, Ramsdale, big up to that boy, because I'll tell you what, everybody slated him, and I was one.
Same. He's growing on me. I can't lie. He was.
He today. I watched him in that defence. He was bullying his defence. He was shouting. He was commanding. He looked so confident on the ball.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Leno. You can fuck off, mate.
That's the end of Leno. That's him done. Because do you know what? It was funny because I didn't want Aaron Ramsdale. Yeah, and me and you are slightly different in terms of you're just back anyone because they've got the shirt on, and I get that. Yeah, get that with everyone. I'm like, no, you have to earn it. Yeah, you have to earn the respect. Yeah, that's how I am. And listen, we're cool with that. Whatever. He's really grabbed his opportunity, and you can tell how much it means to him to play for that shirt. And the thing I've noticed about him, you said about how he was rollicking the defenders and that. Yeah, that save he made from Lucas right near the end. Yeah, I mean, it was unbelievable because the ball swerved right at the end. Yeah, and he had already dived, and then he had to flip it with his wrong hand. And I was just like, and he got straight up, and he was going mad at Partey, I think it was. Yeah, and I was like, wow, he don't care. He did it all the way through the game. The other thing I've noticed about him as well, yeah, when he gets the ball at his feet, I'm not worried.
No, I'm not.
When Leno gets the ball at his feet, it's like, oh my God, what's this idiot going to do? Like, he's going to put someone in danger. When he passed the ball into Xhaka today, Xhaka got kind of lucky with it because Xhaka started to run towards it and stopped, and Højbjerg got a toe to it, and Xhaka got the free kick. I'm not so sure it was a free kick, but irrelevant. But when I see the replay of that, he was pointing to where Xhaka needs to pass it. I have never, ever, ever seen Leno do that. He's passed the ball to him and done nothing. Yeah. And just little things like that make me think, do you know what? You actually really want this, mate. And his performances in the 4 games he's played, he's only conceded that goal today. But he has been unbelievable. And you've just got to say, yo, fair play, man. You're really, really grabbing your opportunity. And I don't see any way back for Leno at this point. I really don't.
And I hope not, because this guy, Ramsdale, fills me with 100% confidence. His distribution of the ball, his command of the box, he catches the ball, he takes it down, he makes it safe, he spreads it. You know, I mean, when you had Gabriel's day, you had Tierney, you had Tomiyasu passing the ball back to him to kick it out. He just looks so like, yeah, okay, yeah, no worries.
Yeah, no drama.
Yeah.
All different types of passing as well. He could boot it really long up to Saka, but he could also just a little dinked one out to Tierney. And it was the one thing I noticed as well today, that Leno does this quite a lot, right? Leno is not the worst goalkeeper in the world. Let's have that right before people start going mad. Yeah, I've never really rated him, but today when Son went through, and he did that shot at the first half, I think we were 1-0 up at the time. Yeah, and Ramsdale stayed big. He never went down. The amount of times we've seen Leno on his knees before the ball's got to him, that would have been in the roof of the net. Ramsdale stayed up, albeit it was straight at him. But if that's Leno, he's on his knees and the ball's in the top of the net, it's one apiece. Son's wheeling away celebrating. Yeah, and just little things like that. I think, do you know what? You're actually all right. Yeah, you're growing on me big time. And then Tomiyasu, I totally agree. I thought he was superb. He's been brilliant as well.
Class, man. Yeah. I'll tell you what. So actually, to find a decent right back
after having Bella in there,
oh man,
it's a breath of fresh air, isn't it? Just like we've actually got a right back.
I actually, I really enjoy watching the guy because he gets in, he makes passes, he tackles, he's solid. He not once today did I think I ever saw him get knocked off the ball.
No. And he won every other.
He's a lump. He's a fucking lump. And he gets down the wing. He made some decent passes today. I mean, a question I have to ask, why can Arsenal, this team today, not play like this every week? Because I know it's the North London derby. I know it's Tottenham. Yeah. But why couldn't we get up for a team like this at fucking Brentford?
Yep. Yeah, people sit there and say, but we had injuries, we had COVID, he didn't have all of his players. That's irrelevant. Like, I watched that Brentford team last night and I tipped them to stay up comfortably. They've got a brilliant team. Yeah, they've got a good mindset in terms of without the ball, and with the ball, they've got a banger up front. He's quality. I've never seen Van Dijk have such hard work. Yeah, Ivan Toney's a top-class striker, and we should be buying that guy next summer. But I feel that this game, we always do well in this game at home. Yeah, 1 in 29 that is that we've lost now at home, right? We always do well in this game, and they've got a mental block, Tottenham, whenever they turn up at our stadium. But the fans were superb today, which also helped. Yeah, the manager got it spot on today. Yeah. But let's have it right. They are fucking shit.
They are.
And we genuinely, if we had made a few subs earlier, could have slapped them 6-0. Yeah, and that's the only disappointment for me is he didn't bring Martinelli and Pepe on, for Saka and Smith Rowe and give them boys a rest. Because if we'd done that when they're trying to get the first goal back into the game, they're leaving acres of space. You've now got 2 technically good players that are going to jink. They're going to be horrible to defend against, But overall, superb performance. Our best performance for a long, long time first half.
I'll tell you what, I would have given. We'll do it in the player ratings, but I would have given Arteta a far better score than I will tonight if he'd made the correct changes. I'd have said 65 minutes.
Yeah, 65. Yeah,
you could see Saka was fucked.
He went off injured as well, so hopefully he's all right. Same with Xhaka. That was an innocuous challenge, but he went down 5 minutes before that, and I was screaming, "Get him off! Get him off! Don't risk it. Get him off because he's one of your top guys." Yeah, for him anyway. But listen, we'll do player ratings later, Jez. Always appreciate listening to you, man. And try and find out for player ratings the last time we were 3-0 up if you can against them at half time. That'd be a good stat. If you can find it, don't worry if you can't, but I'm sure we can find something. But no.
last time with what, against Spurs?
Yeah, last time we were 3-0 up at half time against Tottenham.
Player ratings.
Yeah, do it for on player ratings. Yeah. So last time we were 3-0 up for Spurs. Listen, Jez, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Cheers.